This is the Keystone 3-in-1 wall-mounted AC unit here. Now mine is a 10,000 BTU unit. It does come in different BTU sizes, but I'll go ahead and go over the functions of this one as well as the dimensions to help you decide if this is right for you. So starting off, this is a wall-mounted AC unit. So that means it's going to sit inside your wall. This is nice because it frees up your window space, allowing like more light to come in. You don't have a big AC unit sitting in your window, especially if you want to keep your window closed. This is really helpful for that. Now this is going to fit into a space that's going to be 24.5 inches to 27 inches, and the universal wall sleeve is sold separately, but it does come with a trim kit that you can use to sit this in your wall. And again, it's just nice. It sits in your wall nice and easily. Now, as far as the BTUs, this is a 10,000 BTU unit, which means that it's going to cover about 450 to 500 square feet of area. As I already mentioned, these do come in different sizes. So if you have a smaller room, you can get less BTUs, but more BTUs is going to cover more square footage. And a general rule of thumb is for every 1,000 BTUs, you're going to get about 50 square feet of coverage. So just keep that in mind. This size is good for like bedrooms, offices, things like that. If you have like a large living room, you might want to get a little bit of a bigger one. As far as the functions up here on the front, like I already mentioned, this is a 3-in-1, so it's an AC unit, dehumidifier, and fan. And you can switch through those different functions right here. It has like an environmental mode, and what that's going to do is increase the room temperature gradually, so that way it helps save energy. It does have a sleep mode as well, and that's going to keep it quieter, so it's not as disruptive. And then you can adjust the fan speed here. You can also set a timer here, so if you don't want it running all night, or maybe you just want it running for a certain amount of time while you go out and run an errand or something like that, you can go ahead and adjust that. And as far as the dehumidifier, it's going to remove about 2.3 pints of moisture every hour. So it actually does pretty good at dehumidifying a room. It does have these vents here. This is obviously where the air will blow from. And you can adjust the angle right or left with these. You can adjust up and down, just right or left. And there is 2 separate vents here. This is the filter. And to pop this out, it's a little bit different. So usually these, you open them and you pop it out. Well, this one, you're going to see that you take it out like this, and then you pull up, and you're going to see that it slides out like this. So this can be rinsed off. I usually just shake mine off. You can rinse it off if you want to, just make sure it's dry. And then you would put it back in. You typically want to do that like every 1 to 2 weeks, but maybe even more if you're using your AC unit frequently. This unit also comes with a remote, so you don't have to get up and always adjust these buttons. It does come with a remote that has all the same features that you see up front, power, timer, etc. This is the cable. It's 7 feet long, so it's a pretty generous size, but there is like a slot on the bottom here where you can wrap it under, so it doesn't have to like hang out and take up a lot of space. This unit right here is 115 volts. Again, this is the 10,000 BTU unit. So I'll give you the dimensions, but just keep in mind that the more BTUs you get, the bigger your unit will be. Obviously, the less BTUs, the smaller your unit will be. So mine right here weighs 68.2 pounds, and then it's 24.2 inches wide, 20.3 inches deep, and then it's 14.5 inches tall. So if you want, like I said, a wall-mounted unit that's not going to take up space in your window, that is a 3-in-1, has lots of different options here. I think this is a great option, and I would definitely recommend it.